Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl HK, and today I come to you with a skincare routine that has been highly requested. In every video there's someone asking for a skincare routine on my DMs or my Instagram. So here I am with a skincare routine that you guys have been asking for a very long time. So yeah, a little bit about my skin. I do have acne prone skin, and I've been struggling with acne for a very long time, like since I think my teenage years, going on to maybe 23, because I think I got this regimen last year or the year before, and it has been a year. I think it has been a year or a little less than a year. I've lost track, but my skin has really improved. Anything that said acne free, I've used it, and it never worked. Before I got into this regimen, I was using vitamin A, which kind of disappeared out of the market, and I was like, okay, it's time for me to invest into a good one, because even the vitamin A wasn't really helping that much. So yeah, here I am with the skincare routine. So I already washed my face, or cleansed my face, as you all know, as you all call it. And for the cleanser, I use the Himalaya Purifying Neem face wash, and this one I got from Naivas. But one thing that I noticed is this is the same thing that I got. This one I got from a chemist, and then this one I got from Naivas, and almost the same price. This one is 100 ml and this is 150 ml. The formula is different, so for these two I don't know which one is the original one and which one is not the original one, but this felt more original, the one that I got from a chemist. I don't know, but I've been using this since this ended, and this works. It really does work. So I use that to cleanse my face, and when my face is wet, I use these facial tissues from Carrefour. We bought this a while back with my cousin Jamila, and this feels like just the normal tissues that you have in the car, but since they're facial tissues, I thought let me use them to pat dry my face, because I've been using kitchen towels and serviettes to pat down my face. I try as much as possible not to use a cloth, because I'm trying to avoid putting bacteria on my face, and you know, when you use a cloth you have to wash it every time or every other day, and I ain't got no time for that. What I go with next is this aloe vera moisturizing toner, and this really does moisturize my face. And I did put a little bit of it into a spraying bottle. So what I do is I spray it on my forehead and on my cheeks, and then real quick I just go and rub it in. I've been thinking of getting myself some tissues. What are they called? Just something to help with putting on the toner, but it works. Your hands are the best tool, by the way. Your hands just always work. And I do put some on my neck because it's a moisturizing toner. So this usually dries up quite fast. It's already drying, so I just leave that for a few seconds. And what I will go with next is now the treatment, which is the benzoyl peroxide, and I'm on my second round. For the second round, I decided to go with a bigger bottle. So what I do is, I just put a little bit on my hand. Yeah, just a little bit to cover the front, the third of your finger. And what I do is I just put it on my skin, like there and there. I realized that my problematic area is usually this cheek, on this side of my cheek, because if you notice, I still do have some acne scars on this cheek, and I just cannot stop disturbing my acne. What do they call it? I know all these words, it's just that when I come in front of the camera I forget. yeah, but I just don't stop disturbing my acne, which then ends up causing um, a lot of scars. By the way, I didn't say that I dealt with acne scars. I dealt with hyperpigmentation, especially on my forehead. And if you look right now, there is a little bit of tint of hyperpigmentation on my forehead, but it has decreased a lot. It has really decreased a lot, and I'm so grateful for that actually. So once I put on the treatment, which I do sometimes put it on my chest because I do deal with also chest and back acne, so it has helped with that. So I will go ahead and put it on my chest and my back and wait for 10 minutes, because with this regimen you cannot go back to back with the products, you have to give them time. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back after 10 minutes. We'll continue with the skincare routine. Okay, after 10 minutes, what I do next is I go in with my moisturizer, which is this is from the first round of moisturizer. To be honest, I don't think I'll go back to purchasing this same moisturizer again, because it kind of feels dry and a little bit irritating on my skin, so I try as much as possible to avoid it. So yeah, I'm in the hunt for a new moisturizer, but there's still a lot of it inside. On my hand, I squeeze a little bit of that, just one pump, and then after the one pump, I do go in with this CC Natural Vitamin E oil, which I've been using for a very long time. I think I've used this oil even before I got into this regimen. I think when I was using Retin A, I used to use also this oil to moisturize my face, and when I got into this regimen, I used to use this oil to moisturize it, so I didn't get that bad peeling or anything, because I think of this moisturizing like using an oil on your skin. The acne.org people usually sell jojoba oil. So yeah, so after putting on the one pump, I do go in with 2 drops of the oil. I mix it up and I do put it on my skin. Never forget your neck, never. On a normal day, I would mix the oil with my Neutrogena SPF, but I would not recommend people buying this SPF. It does tint to white, and for some reason I'm just unlucky with SPF. This is my 3rd SPF. There's one that I was using before this, that was my mom's, and it was okay, but for some reason I just cannot find it, so I thought Neutrogena would be perfect. I actually saw an influencer saying it's good, so I bought it, and it does leave a white tint. So yeah, I do that, and then next, which is my last thing that I do, is I do go in with my tea tree, and this one I do like twice a week. I do mask twice a week to kind of give my face like some moisturizing and to seal everything inside, because after this I don't want to go with anything on top of my skin. So I put this on, and then I leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come see you. The rest of the serum I just put on my neck and on my hands. Okay, it has been I think 13 to 15 minutes, and this feels so good. So I do try to kind of massage it under my eyes very slowly, because the skin under your eyes is very, very sensitive. So I do that under my eye so that I get like a youthful glow. And I do this. Usually you see people using those rollers, but I for some reason I just haven't seen the importance of buying a roller, which I will invest in soon. But for now, you can just use your hands and kind of massage your face a little bit around your nose. Take it down on your neck. Never forget your neck, because when you start to age, your neck starts to show. Your neck and hands start to show. So this is the final product, but on my normal day, my skincare ends at sunscreen. So I do exfoliate. For exfoliating, I use the glycolic acid, also from acne.org. With this exfoliator, you use every other day. This I use at night only. So if you're interested in my nighttime skincare routine when I'm removing my makeup and all that, I will show you guys. But for the morning, because I wake up makeup free, this is what I usually do. So currently my skincare routine includes how many steps? Around 8 to 9 steps, and almost close to the Korean 10 steps, because apart from this, I usually remove my makeup with an oil, and then I use a micellar water, and then I cleanse, and then I do exfoliate at night. And yeah, if you're interested in seeing my nighttime routine when I'm removing my makeup and everything, let me know down in the comment section below. But for now, thank you so much guys for watching, for the support. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like, comment, share this video with your friends. Guys, be sharing my videos because they do help. We do reach a new audience. Yeah, like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Kwaheri. Where do I touch?